Welcome to the club, feeling fun and again. We'll dive into topics, make new best friends. So grab a seat, get ready to go on the Clips Podcast Show. Let's enjoy the flow. Ain't nobody messing with mine. We'll discuss the latest trends and news. Laugh and debate, leave you feeling amused. Oh yeah. Tim the man as your host will keep the energy high. Interviews and stories that will touch the sky. Let's talk. Let's talk.
What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, we'll see if we can get Miss LYB back on here for for Monique. Monique loves Miss LYB. She just like to hear me butcher her name. She like for me to butcher her.
I told him what you said. I said, you know, Tim Petty. He gonna call that girl LYB.
JT, I think you met your match though, man.
Doubt it.
LYB was on your heels.
No.
On the heels of
No,
JT.
Miss Shopaholic is his match. I'm trying to tell you.
That's who it is.
It's Miss Shopaholic.
Oh, she the one that got him what
Really?
she wanted. Hey, that's what I'm saying. I don't know about
You
that.
think so?
Negative.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
See, Miss Liv is just like him. You know, she real educated. You know, got to prove her point with sophistication and a little, you know. But Miss Shopaholic make JT just zip, just don't say nothing else.
Because it doesn't make sense to respond. Shit.
Like, that's right. Like when I'm done, I'm just like, I'm done.
Right.
I'm setting it down. I'm done with this.
So you don't want no more of that, huh?
No more.
No more of that. Oh, my. All right. So yeah, so we got a podcast now. Tonight we gonna get going. I got a couple of stuff I want to share with y'all and then get y'all opinions on it. She said she out to dinner. And so she won't be able to make it.
Wait, but I thought she said she wasn't dating nobody.
Listen, do you live?
You know, women can go out to dinner with friends and family.
Business.
Huh?
Women can go out
Y'all
to dinner
live
with
in
friends
grown
and
folks'
family.
Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know that because, you know, I don't go out with dinner with friends and family.
You say you don't? Only
They don't like you?
No, that was just sarcastic, man. I don't do that.
What?
I feel like they don't
See,
like
Snow
you.
was sitting out there in that car. He
We're not going
got
back
he
and
can't
forth
do
right
it.
now.
Huh?
What's the topic?
All right, y'all ready? Yeah, I got a couple of topics I want to get in and get y'all opinion on something. We're gonna shoot to them. Let's get the first one up, and remember, I'm gonna go through these and stop, and then go to the next one, and then we'll talk about it. Let's see what I got here right now.
You famously have a murse.
Yeah, I've been carrying a murse for a very long time.
Look at this.
Well, where y'all find these photos? That's when I was wearing it across my body. There we go. Look at
Wait,
that.
are y'all in Paris?
Yeah, you know,
That's like-
Fashion Week.
That's like schoolgirl chic or something right there.
Yeah, listen, I don't understand. Like, men, we normally have to put our wallets and our phones and our money and everything in our pockets. Listen, I pay a lot for these clothes. I am not trying to walk out like that.
Yeah.
So now I get to put stuff in the
Oh,
bag.
here's your murse.
See, this is my travel bag right now. This is my travel murse right here.
By the way, your travel murse is nice.
I got a lot of things in there. One of the most important things in here is I got my Jen and Friends
friendship bracelet.
But I need to make sure that my lips stay,
Yes.
you know, they ain't dry.
You are organized,
Yeah.
by the way.
I got my eye drops in here.
Yeah.
This is important, everybody. I'm sorry. Like
I was like, what is
when
that?
I go eat, when I go out to restaurants,
You
you
have
know,
your
I
nice
don't want to
little-
be
You got
sticking
your
my hand in my
tampon?
mouth, so
No.
I got my nice
Yes.
little floss sticks right here.
Yes.
So
In
I
a
got a lot of
nice
things in here.
Ziploc bag, all organized.
Yeah, I'm very organized. Like I said, I got a little touch of OCD, but I got a lot
Wait,
of
do
things
you
in here.
have a stylist or you dress yourself?
No, I don't have time to dress myself. I have an amazing stylist,
Yeah.
Jason Bolden. Shout out to Jason
Well,
Bolden.
I mean, I kind of felt like you must because you're very chic and you have to, you know.
Yeah,
look at that merce, y'all. Look at that merce.
I just walk like this, you know, I carry my little merce.
I feel like you're bringing the merce back.
Bring it back, let's do it.
Right?
Why not?
Let's look. Just a
But
little
I got
choke,
everything I need in here.
You know?
Yeah. I'm
Right.
good.
I like it. Hey, y'all. Thanks for watching Today with Jenna and Friends. Come join us for all the fun every weekday morning on NBC. And don't forget to take me
Worldwide Jets, worldwide mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shooter.
Time to set it off.
You real funny. Some of us your big ass eating. Where
I
did
ain't
it
say
come
your big
from?
ass was
Yeah,
eating.
but that's basically what you just said.
Nobody said that.
All right, listen. Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert settled their divorce. So the Jasmine brand exclusively reported they finalized their divorce. If you recall, Tiana quietly filed for divorce last year, and the divorce became public when Iman's legal team demanded for their names, their full names, to be used on court filings. Now that the divorce is final, it was reported on what the terms are. Iman, now listen, y'all, just because, you know, I'm nosy, so listen. Iman Shumpert has to make a one-time 7-figure payment to Tiana. What? That's crazy. What is that about, roundabout? What you think?
$1 million or more.
Yeah. Crazy. He has to pay $8,000 per month in child support and cover 100% of the kids' private school fees. Tiana gets to keep the 4 key marital properties, which has an estimated value of over $10 million. I know that's right. Tiana gets to keep a collection of vehicles, including a Maybach, a Mercedes Sprinter, a tour bus, and her Bronco truck. She also gets to keep all her jewelry. I would imagine 100% ownership of both of her businesses, TaylorMade and Aunties. Iman will get to keep all his Shumpert Shump investments. What is Shumpert Shump?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Okay, y'all not nosy enough. Iman gets to keep his Miami condo, his South Georgia compound, and Decatur, Georgia compound, but neither one of them has said anything since the divorce settlement publicly yet. But yeah, that's crazy.
That's sad.
Remember, she wanted all of this to be private though, and he was like, "No."
I mean, once it hits the court system, it can't be private, right? Because the courts are going to put it out there just because of who they are.
But I'm just saying, morally, she just probably wanted this all to be
quiet
and handled privately. You know,
It's sad. Divorce sucks.
Exactly, because they really might still be friends, but it just seems more messy when it's on the internet, because then you got opinions and all that type of stuff. All right, let me go up to the story because I don't like that other story. Cardi B rumored to be pregnant. That's why I don't like you on your phone when I'm reporting the news. Charlamagne, come on.
I was Googling what is a Shumpert.
No, you wasn't. What's a what?
What'd you call it?
A Shumpert.
Whatever you say.
A Shumpert Shump.
Yeah, it's a Shumpert.
He definitely wasn't doing
It's
that.
like one
I
of
can't
his
spell
businesses, I
Shumpert though.
think.
Shumpert was kicking my ass.
All right, fans have been speculating that Cardi B is pregnant with her third child with her husband, Offset. But after her appearance at the Hollywood Unlocked Impact Awards, fans are convinced Cardi is pregnant. Did y'all see what she had on? She definitely gave a little pregnant. She
Think she
had
look pregnant?
a nice oversized blazer. She looked good, all black.
Little 6-inch heels.
That's what I'm
And now
saying.
it's
Like,
holding the
now is she
timer.
really a little boy?
Now
Like,
you holding the
yeah.
timer.
What y'all worried about, money or actual love?
You talking about you want to be with a tall person just to breed? You ain't gonna never find happiness. You gotta get off. By the way, there are statistics that show short men treat women better than tall men, and that's why tall women every now and then you should just look down a little bit because you're gonna miss your blessing with your head held so
Nigga,
high.
you know you short. You was mad as hell. You said, yo, he went scientific statistically.
That's right.
You know how he had to
Statistically,
struggle to say that?
That's right.
Mad because them girls
Spit
don't like
everywhere.
short men. Like,
That's their fault if they want to miss their blessing.
that's their fault or their preference, baby.
Jesus was 5'5".
You're a little boy.
Jesus was 5'5".
You don't know what Jesus was?
Jesus was
Who told you
5'5".
that?
Jesus.
Where you get that information from, sir?
I was 5'5",
Cite your sources.
Charlamagne. What?
Jesus was 5'5". By the way, that don't mean Angel Reese and G Herbo dating just because people saw them together.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
it makes
I'm not
sense.
saying that.
She had a monster game Sunday, 25 points, 16 rebounds. She went to the club to celebrate. What's the problem?
It's no problem. I'm
Yeah.
just reporting what I saw.
Yeah, I know. I just don't like when people do that with men and women. They act like men and women can't have platonic
Yeah.
relationships.
Yeah.
Like, that's whack to always
can't.
say, hey, this person.
No, if the
and that
nigga was
person are
short.
dating.
If he was short, then all right, no, that's just her friend or her brother. But he a little tall, so he might got a little chance. That's just with the mess, y'all.
Thank you, Jess. Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
Man, 4 after the hour. We need a man named Edward Kang to come to the front of the congregation. We would like to have a word with him, even though he did something that all of us dream of doing, and that's beating somebody's ass who's talking spicy online. We'll discuss.
All right, we'll get to that next, so don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
So, really quick before you go, I want to clear things up because your video aired her new video aired today. Tiana Taylor, everything that they're setting her divorce is everything she had before.
Okay, my
they
friends,
got married.
enough of you
Hold on,
have sent
Dad.
me this video,
Got
so
one more.
I'm going to
Baby.
chime in and give you my 2 cents. So, my friends, the lesson for today, women crashing out as they age. Welcome, my friends.
Now you
If
said
you
it.
guys haven't seen this video yet, I'm going to play you a bit of it and then give you my
Hold on,
impression,
Dad.
because this is something I've been talking about for a very, very long time. Ultimately, women who actually reach a point in life where the gravy train stops, the mistakes of their past catches up on them, and life becomes extremely difficult. And we're talking about Dawn Robertson, my friends. Yeah. For those of you that don't know who she is, she was a former singer in this group, In Vogue. They were hot back in the day, man. So she has now hit 58. She was born 24th of November, 1966. She's a couple months younger than I. Okay? So I can tell you, my friends, this is not the best time to be broke. But for those of you that don't know the story, let's listen to her tell it to you.
Being vulnerable is not a sign of weakness. It's actually a sign of courage because you show up not knowing the outcome. You show up not knowing the reaction people are going to have and what they're going to feel about it or how you're going to be judged. And when I first started this channel, I knew that I was going to talk about this episode. This was one of the topics that I wanted to discuss. And people are like back and forth with me over this whole time, like, well, you shouldn't talk about it because you're a celebrity, and what if they judge you? And I'm like, okay, what if? What if they judge me? So what? We're all judged. Life is life. And it was like nobody has stepped or walked 5 steps in my stilettos. So it's real, and it's okay. It's like part of being human is to be vulnerable. I'm human first. I don't care about celebrity. I don't care about being a woman. I don't care about any of the things that we think, oh my God, you shouldn't. It's like, that's the very reason that I should. That's the very reason that I am. I'm glad you guys are still with me and that you didn't give up on me. It's been a minute, like I said. So a lot of people are like, she's not coming back. We're not going to see her again. Yeah, you will. Thank you for having faith in me. Okay, that said, and I've always been honest too. That's the other thing. I'm like, why stop now? I'm not gonna change who I am. I think that's what a lot of people love about me. I hope that's what you guys love about me. So anyway, my aim is to inspire and to let people know that you're capable of anything. No matter what the odds are against you, you are capable of anything. You're capable of everything. Whatever you think you can't do, you can do that thing. Like, come on, man. This is life. We got to figure shit out for ourselves. So anyway, I digress. You guys, for the past almost 3 years, I have been living in my car. I said it. Oh my God, it's out. I've been living in my car. Oh my gosh. If you remember, if you guys were with me, in 2020, I did like 105,000 interviews. And in the interim, I was living with my parents in Vegas.
Now, listen. First and foremost, before we go on, I am not here to diss this woman. I don't know who she is. I didn't even know who she was until you guys kept sending me the bloody video. Older man, can you do a review on this? Older man, have you seen this? Older man, have you seen this? This is exactly what you've been talking about for the last 2 years. I then had to go and do a little research, and then I realized, whoa, there's quite a few guys already doing this story, covering it, you know? I saw it on Anton. I saw it on a few other channels. So I just said, it's probably been played out. But then the other part of me said, I need to show this to my followers because not all of you follow all the channels that I research on a daily basis, right? I have to see what's trending. But it's such a powerful story. I need to show you guys it in order for you to understand exactly what I'm talking about because it directly puts the freaking finger on what I've been telling you all, especially you ladies. Women have had it very good in their early years. The problem with most women who've had it good, they don't think it's going to come to an end. Women live in a fairy tale. We have to understand this, gentlemen. What is it that you never hear in the fairy tale? You never hear about growing old, you know. You only hear about they live happily ever after, and then the story is left up to the imagination of the reader to then fill in the blanks. No one talks about getting old, stretch marks, farting in bed, getting sick, husband looking after you, you looking after husband, menopause, and going broke and having accidents or any of that other crap, falling down the stairs, breaking a hip. No one talks about that shit. And no one talks about the fact that if you don't invest in your early years and put away enough funds instead of traveling and trips, that you're going to end up sleeping in your freaking car, especially if you go through a damn divorce, if you leave your husband with whom you have been building a life until the end with. If you disrupt all of those things, you have no future. And you know what's the shitty part about life? The future always hits you. If you have no future and you die, you have none. Your future offering her a job, but a job is a job. Don't. These are the realities of life that we have.
Kelly Doe.
Don't. These are the realities of don't. These are the for as long.
I just want to show y'all what somebody spent on a purse.
Long as it takes to survive into your later years. Stop thinking about the freaking shiny objects that you need to buy. The bag, the car, etc., etc. Let me show you how ridiculous it is. I saw this auction here, and I don't know if it's real or not, but you imagine spending this kind of money on a bag. Just think about it. Let's watch this auction here. Rare Hermes bag auctioned.
$750,000. A custom matte beton alligator and black swift leather Kelly Doe. It's extremely adorable bag at $500,000, $550,000, $600,000. You hit with the phone 650, $700,000. 800,000, 950, back online. 1 million, 1 million 1,300,000, 1,650,000, 1,700,000, 1,750,000, at 1,750,000. So 1,750,000. A custom
1.7 million for a freaking bag. The only people that would buy that are women. Okay? Women. And listen.
I don't know. Smoke might buy that.
Hell no.
Smoke, you won't spend the money on that?
Nope. That ain't even in my vocabulary.
That ain't it?
That's useless items.
Useless items? I thought that might be worth something. Worth $1
That's
million.
what that.
Huh?
That's that effeminate man. The effeminate man about buying a purse.
About a purse? Well, that's my first question is because Dwayne Wade had a murse, not a purse.
But before we start, we're gonna have to skip one of them stories because Tiana Taylor and her lawyer came out today, this morning. Everything that is listed that is hers is everything she had before the marriage. Everything that she purchased with all her own money, all her businesses and everything, they split what each other owned. They owned on their own. His two agencies, he had his two businesses. She actually helped him get those, so she let him keep those. Everything else is hers. Y'all forget Tiana Taylor is not just a singer. She owns a production company. She owns a record label. She owns clothing line. She owns property. She owns a lot of different things. Everybody can believe me. Go and look it right up. Her lawyer, they got on TV. She was receiving death threats from married men who were mad at her. everything. She was.
Married men. Why married men though?
They were commenting on her. They were talking about my wife would never. She was crying and everything. So let's just clear that up before we talk about that. Everything that all her cars was all hers purchased through her money and or before they actually even got married. Her properties were all her properties before she got married. Everything was all her own. That they split up half and half, what he owned and what she owned. So before we had that conversation, only thing he had to take care of was the kids stuff that came from him. So y'all can't say she took nothing. Want to make sure y'all men know. So y'all
What you trying to protect? You trying to protect?
Why do she need child support?
That's what the judge gave her, baby.
No, $8,000.
One payment, that $8,000
No,
a
the
month.
one, yeah, that one payment was
to
like
pay
a
that
meal.
one. That $8,000 goes to her kids' private school. That's what that $8,000 for. They separated. They made it seem like that's her portion. That $8,000 is her portion. That his portion that goes to the private school. Outside of that, they labeled it. They said it wrong on the thing. That $8,000 is his portion of the private school.
Oh, so
y'all weren't gonna do my girl like that tonight.
What you mean, do her? We just going over. We just going over what they
I'm
said.
I'm feeling it in.
Hey, we just going off what she said. I mean, what they had posted. Because remember,
and then they had to retract their story this morning.
Like Charlemagne said, hey, y'all knew this was gonna go public once y'all said it. Because at first he was saying
the husband, the lawyers wanted it named called out.
Yeah,
but she had
Shumpert wanted that.
Breakfast Club retracted their entire story this morning.
Did they?
They sure did.
Wow. It's too late now. That's Joker out here. That first story, people gonna go with that.
Oh well. Just letting y'all know we ain't doing tonight.
Yeah, we is. Don't think we ain't. We still gonna.
So come on with that first question.
Yeah, we go Molly. Okay, with the Dwayne Wade with the murse, not a purse, but a murse. Why would a man have a murse or a purse anyway? Why don't he have a wallet, fellas? Why he got a murse? What is a murse anyway?
Man purse.
That's what that's called.
I'll put it like this. That means he's an effeminate male, and death is due him.
Oh my goodness.
Well, dang.
That's what the Bible says. The Bible says you're effeminate. You're done.
You went straight to it like that. Went straight
You don't
death off with his head.
I mean, why would a man need
Y'all
that?
been trying to figure out where his son get it from. I done figured it out. It don't just come out of thin air. It got
you said, well, who get it from?
Somewhere. His son, what? Correction for the internet. His daughter.
Yeah.
He done transition.
Wow.
JT.
What you think, JT? A man with a murse.
I think those brothers out there who have reached a certain level of economic freedom and wealth really don't give a shit what we think. I think that's what the culture that surrounded themselves with says is okay. Like with LeBron, he had the suit and the short pants and the big duffel bag, and I think the Warriors whooped their ass. Something fierce that might have been eliminated, and he grabbed his bag and clutched it with his wrist hanging out and stormed off the stage. That's okay for that's okay for them. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And they don't give a shit what the working man think. You know what I'm saying? Like that's acceptable in the culture that they live in. Just like in our barbershop hood culture, if a dude walked into your shop and it's me smoking a couple other real brothers like that was in the shop last week, sitting in there, they feel some type of way. They would feel like, oh, I think you judging me, and but yeah, you right, because that's some real suspect shit. But when you go to Beverly Hills and go to brunch with his wife and kids, he's like, oh, that's LeBron, that's a great murse. They ain't giving a fuck what we think, and it don't matter.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like,
it just don't matter.
Like Monique, if your son started carrying a murse, what would you say to him?
I know. Ain't no
murse?
Ain't no. Ain't not. No.
No.
The way they daddy set up.
It
wouldn't even be a choice. I wouldn't even have to say nothing.
Oh, he'll take over.
Oh,
Jazz,
Daddy, I wouldn't have to
Dylan
say
carrying the
nothing. Daddy's
merce. What you gonna say?
Dylan ain't carrying no merce
It
at
still
all.
it'll still hold his wallet, his credit cards, his debit
Let
card.
me
It
tell you
still
something. I
holds.
know my kids. I know my kids.
I'm just saying it'll hold all that.
They ain't gonna
the
carry
way that
nothing.
2-shoulder backpack work.
Uh-huh.
Backpack. It hold all that too.
Right.
So let me put it like this: like inside my car, I have an emergency get fly kit. You understand what I'm saying? I may
Mm-hmm.
have my lips chap. I might have some chapstick in here. You pull up your little console. I might have some smell good in there, some mints, whatever. Like I'm not gonna carry that with me. You know what I'm saying? To walk into a hood bar like Emery and Green, like what's up? You know, to all my squares and my G's and everybody up in here. They're like, JT, is that a merch? Like, nah, cuz. Nah, if I got to do something, I got my wallet, phone, wallet, keys. That's all I carry outside the crib. And if I got an emergency situation where I got to get cute real quick, I just pop the little console in the car, get a little
Mm-hmm.
lotion, a little, and then hop out, do what I do. But I ain't gonna carry it on me, man. That's weird.
And
That's
changing
weird.
one letter don't change what it is. It's still a purse. Rather you put an M or a P, it's still
Right.
purse. It's a purse.
It's still a
And
purse.
like Smoke said, the merce leads to the hearse. That's what Smoke
That's
Mm.
said.
right.
I'm
And
just
fill it
saying, I
up
got my
with
emergency gift fly kit. That's it. I ain't carrying no
I
purse.
dated somebody who wore merce. Remember the young boy?
What?
Yes, but it was like it was a, how can I say, more so of a status thing. He wore like the Louis Vuitton man kind of like satchels all the time.
Mm.
Yeah, like the satchel kind of bags for man, which the man purse. And like one time I asked him about it, he started wearing it with me. And we
Mm.
did date, but they be wearing them. I don't like them.
Mm.
So here's the
They put
crazy
them on
thing.
the
My youngest
table
son,
too.
he didn't have a merce, and it's not a crossbody. But you know when everybody had the little hip packs and all that, and then they would carry it across their shoulder instead of across
Yeah.
their waist.
He
You know what
had
I'm talking
one of
about?
them too, yeah.
Yeah. So my son pulled up on me. You know, he had the little Nike cross strap that's supposed to go around his waist. But you know, I'm like, what's that, bro?
Like a fatty pack.
Yeah. I'm like, what's that? But he had it across his body. I just looked at him. We didn't even talk. I just looked at him like, word. Never saw it
Mm.
again. We didn't have to because he already knew what it was. Like, all right, yeah, I get it, Dad. Like, even though I'm gonna do this with the bruhs, and you know, this is just convenient for me. I know around you, it's not cool. You're gonna feel some type of way about it. Like, if you can't carry it in your hands, in your pockets, you don't carry it, dog. Like, come on now. I just gotta
Mm.
look at him. Like, that's sus, nigga. Like, what you doing? Sus.
So
Don't
so
be sus.
when y'all watch that video with Dwayne Wade, did anybody take a look at his fingers?
No.
No, I
Nails are
didn't.
painted.
You ain't look at his fingers, Dad?
No, I know, but he get his nails done.
Monique, you ain't see his fingers?
I know that though. I know he do get his nails done.
Smoke, you ain't see what his fingers are?
No, I wasn't paying.
Man, they
When he
was
said
go
when he
ahead.
said merch, I was out of it.
Yeah, but Dwayne Wade get his, not Dwayne. What's his name? What's
Dwayne
his name?
Wade?
That's
Dwayne
Dwayne
Wade?
Wade. He get his nails done like women get their nails done.
Mm.
hmm
You
Like
Yeah,
were
he
not
polishing
just a
it
nice
on.
buff or a clear coat. He get design. He get color on his nails.
yeah, y'all ain't look at his nail. He had a design with like charms on it.
He said it was to make his son daughter feel included. He was doing it out of support for his son daughter.
His
Nope,
son.
I ain't
And they
buying
was
it.
painted, man. They was painted white and pink, man.
No, man.
Go
No.
go back and watch the
That's what
video,
this is the
man.
thing. He's a
They're like
married
two
man.
tone
He's
smoke.
a married
Two
man, and his
tone
wife
painted,
like it.
man. Painted smoke.
A
His
married
wife
man.
also like to do a lot of things, Jazz, but we can't talk about this on this podcast.
I
What
didn't
she
read the
like
book,
to
so I don't know.
what she like to do?
She like to put two in the rear.
Oh,
What the heck is that?
Gabrielle, she says she like to put two in the rear.
Oh,
Those were
that's
her words, not mine.
oh, okay. Well, that sounds a little fishy, but okay.
Because
That
I don't
sounds
know
Here,
too
here's
many.
here's the thing. That part of human anatomy is the exact same whether it's man or woman. It is the exact same thing. It's the exact same feeling, has the exact same function.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Well, I
So if
don't
a
have a
man said,
prostate.
say what?
Are you talking about her husband, Monique, when she said her husband?
No, can I just make my point? I'm just
Okay,
saying, like, if a
okay.
dude with a woman and he wants to get down, but the only way he wants to get down is through the back door, that's a whole ass problem. That's a whole problem. That's not what that's made for.
Well, I don't know how true it is because I'm not a male, but I have heard from a lot of people that that is a male's G spot. Like a woman has her G spot. I've been told that the rectum is where the man's G spot is, and he can get closer to ejaculation.
Yeah, no.
Well, guess what? I would never find out.
And see, you talking about catching instead of pitching. Either way, that shit is crazy as fuck. Like, no. That goes against the entire concept of heterosexuality. I'm sorry.
It does, but that's just what I've been told. Because I have a couple of friends in the community, and the people in the community say that's one of the reasons why they enjoy being in the community is because a male can find that spot a lot quicker than a woman can, and it gets them there quicker than.
All right. No. That's.
I'm done. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
I ain't gonna say nothing. So that's over with. Yeah, that's something to be experiment with whoever gonna experiment that one.
Well, it says in I'm not gonna quote the Bible too well, but it does say somewhere that the bed of a man and a woman is undefiable. Is that the word? Is that the right scripture?
It's sacred.
True. Yeah, sacred. So whatever y'all
married,
do,
not man and woman, married.
Yeah,
married.
Yes, married.
Yeah,
Married.
Yeah,
Sacred.
whatever y'all do is it's not
But she made it unsacred by telling everybody their business.
Yeah.
Well, that's knocked my next question because the Shumpert thing you talking about it's all been take back, but I still gonna ask it anyway because Jazz talking about we can't talk about it, but we gonna talk about it anyway. Do you think what Shump has to pay is fair?
Yes.
Or is it just another case of a man getting railroaded by the system?
It is fair.
It is fair based on what actually took place.
Right.
It's fair.
He left with everything he got, and she left with everything she got that she purchased, and he got to leave with what she purchased for him.
Oh, he got to leave with that, huh?
So what's the problem?
Yeah, you sound like you fighting for her.
You want me to put your hands up?
I'm saying. I just want to know what's the problem.
I'm saying,
y'all say real one at one podcast. Y'all say real men don't be caring about all that. They ain't trying to get no alimony. They ain't doing this and doing that. Way back when, but it's different now because she got more money.
Man, you got to remember, a man don't care.
And she's always been richer than him. Always.
But you got to understand, men, we don't care about y'all money no way.
Exactly. So why I'm at him?
So why?
Y'all keep saying that.
Yeah, we gonna keep on saying it.
But we just found out in Bible study, y'all don't care, but y'all also want us to be a help me.
Yeah, so think about what you're saying.
The kids,
so
the
think
man
about
ready,
it. If
cook
we don't
them
need
dinner, go to the field to pick up the stuff, come back home.
So think about it.
Put
if
the
we
stuff
want you
back
to be
together,
a help me,
go sell it.
Okay, so think about it. If we want
Well,
you to be a
all
help
he do
me,
is protect.
Okay, but hold on. If we don't care about nothing, we don't care about the money. We worry about you being a help me. That's telling you we don't care about the money. We care about you being a help me.
Yeah, but the fact that the help me, that was the example, was she was making the money in the market and bringing it back home while he was protecting the home, while she went and sacrificed her life to go out there to go sell everything in the garments, and everybody knew who she belonged to.
No, that ain't it all the way, Jazz.
Because we still waiting on the scripture where the man is talked about.
Because if there's
you just
the reason why they have a big family is because the family ran the farm. It was all done by family, even the father, but it was all done by family. The wife helped too, yeah. She was his
We
helpmate.
ain't say we don't, the scripture didn't say that the family went out. It said she went. JT, you wasn't here. It said the wife went to the field to pick basically the material and worked in the field all morning after she cooked, slaved, and did everything for her family and the
Slave.
housemaid. She
Okay.
it cleaned up the house, took the material back, went back to the spindle, spinned up and made garments, took those garments to the market to go sell to make money all day long, then came back home.
And they
So
and
what's
they
wrong with
said
that?
and they said down at the market, hey man, that's Clem's girl.
There you go.
They showed did. That's it. That's it, Monique.
There you
That's
They
it.
didn't say where Clem was at now time in none of them scriptures.
JT, they didn't say Clem
They
was
didn't
They
nowhere.
mention
didn't need to know
nowhere
where
where,
he was
Clem was
you
at
know,
home protecting the house.
at. They didn't need to
sitting
know.
on the couch with his gun out.
Well, if you look at nature, a lot of the feminine species, particularly let's look at the lions, the females are the hunters.
Exactly.
What's the male's job? To protect the pride. If you have an intruding male or an intruding stranger, hyenas, who goes out there and kills them 3, 4 at a time? It's the male. The women primarily hunt to go out and bring food back to the pride, not just to the man, but to make enough milk to continue to feed the cubs and grow the pride. So I mean,
Exactly.
even
And that's
in
what
nature.
Tiana did. She made enough money to feed the cubs and the king. And
Well,
after
okay.
they got divorced, she went and kept her food and took her cubs that she can
And
continue to feed.
So
y'all
she got
keep
all this
saying y'all
stuff.
don't.
Go ahead.
Y'all keep saying y'all don't care about women's money, but
We
there
don't care
are
about
3 women I could think of right now. One by the name of Mary J. Blige, another one by the name of Kelly Clarkson, and
Okay.
another one by the name of Wendy Williams, where all their husbands cared about their money.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
in general, a
Wait,
man
hold on. So
never.
just
Go
so
ahead, Smoke.
wait, so just say this. If the man had the money, wouldn't it be the same thing?
I don't know.
No, wouldn't it be the same thing?
I don't
It'd
know.
be the same
But
thing.
guess what? What they said their job was to protect and provide, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying
That's what y'all
it'd be
say.
the same thing.
I agree.
Okay, because
I
when you
agree.
get into that type of relationship where the woman supposedly got all the money and she doing all that, and then you kick me to the curb, oh give me some of that too, just like you would
So
do the
hold on.
same thing
But
you
you
would do.
know why Mary J. Blige kicked her husband? Her Mary J. Blige kept cheating on her husband, kept cheating on her, and had a baby on her. She ain't got no kids with this man, ain't never had. But she was made by the
But
court
see,
to provide for her and his children
but
and
let's
the new baby that he
but check
cheated
this
on her
out,
with and had the baby with. Now he done already
Jazz,
had a baby on her before. You gonna just
Jazz,
have
but check this,
another one and keep playing in my face? See, I would have just
Jazz,
went to
but
jail and shot
Jazz, but check
everybody.
this out though. But check this out. That's what y'all fought for, equality.
That's what we
I
fought
won't
for.
at the
That's
marches,
what y'all
Smoke.
fought
Stop
for.
saying that.
That's
Somebody
what
This one
y'all
marched
right
for
fought
you,
here.
for.
Monique.
No, that's
They
what
marched
they
for you.
fought for, Smoke. I was not
Y'all
at the
fought for this.
marches.
Now when y'all gotta pay like we gotta pay, it's wrong now, right?
We ain't say it was right or wrong for what y'all had to
I'm
do,
just
baby.
saying. This
Nobody
is what
told
y'all
y'all
fought for.
But the Bible
to
didn't say
straight
I
up.
had to pay. The Bible said y'all got to pay. I read that.
It said we got to pay what?
In the Bible, when we was talking about divorce, y'all mentioned it where if the man causes the woman to divorce, he got to compensate her.
Wait, but that's why I scream every day. There's no order anymore.
Yeah, it don't say monies. No, it
That's
said
So
what
give
I'm
her
trying
a.
to
basically,
tell you.
No, what are you talking about? It said give her a divorce, a certificate of divorce. That's what they said. Give her a certificate of divorce so that she can go.
so
Somewhere else down there,
I
it was
don't
a
know
little bit
what.
more with that
Yeah,
scripture.
well, no, you wanted to be a little bit more.
but he ain't gonna give it to us so you can read it. He ain't gonna give it to you, Monique, so you can read it.
I gotta go do my own research. It's okay.
Yeah, do
I'll
your
have it
own
to you by
research.
Sunday.
That it don't say no. What you talking about, Monique, is a
You
system. That's a government system that they
Yeah.
develop that piggyback off that to make more money. That's never been God's plan. Never. Y'all can
All
kill
right,
that.
I'm gonna research it. If
so
I can
Yeah, you
find
do that.
somewhere that they say we supposed to get compensation for y'all wasting our time, I'm gonna
No,
go to it.
no,
I'm gonna find
that's
it
a
for you.
worldly thing. But my thing is this. My thing is this. why would you even want all the things from your husband and to continue to live your life? If y'all saying Tiana Taylor got all this money, why do you even want anything from him?
She didn't want her kids need her
Oh,
kids.
she got all this money, you said.
It don't matter, nigga.
What you
Nigga
mean?
still,
Wait a minute, do matter.
nigga still gotta take care of his children now.
They
So
want
what you
to
I
spend
basically
on
understand
that
saying?
that.
baby.
Hold on,
But
whoa. What
whoa,
you
whoa,
saying
whoa,
is a
whoa.
nigga gotta be a nigga should be a deadbeat because she got more money.
Well, you huh?
What you
No, no.
saying is the
So I
nigga need
just
to be
told
a
you he don't
deadbeat
care
because she
nothing.
got more money.
Look, let me tell you.
But again,
Hold on, I'm
it's
about to
the
answer your question.
same
The man
thing.
signed.
We
The man,
equal now. We're getting equal now. We can do the same shit y'all do. You got
And
more
I
money
ain't
than
never
me. I want it. Because you got more money than me. I want it now.
see?
Just like it was back in the day. I got more money than you. You wanted it. Now we equal.
See, now
No,
that's
because of the
exactly
law.
why you
The
trying
law
to tell
stuff.
me keep my little 75,000. Don't marry nobody who up under that 75,000. Because
Hey,
I'm gonna have to give up my little 75K
but
real
this is
quick. And I
what
worked
y'all
hard for
win.
it.
This is what the women fought for. Equality.
Yeah, you want
Now
to
that
be
So
y'all
just like
gotta
basically,
pay,
we
Volta?
had
y'all
to
y'all
humble
don't want it like that.
ourselves and not get what we want and just be with somebody that make just enough because y'all don't want us to be
Well,
equal to make
just
money.
change it around. Whatever's was good for you is good for us. So the
What's good
same
for
thing
the
you
goose is
complaining.
good for the
Wait,
gander.
the same thing you complaining about, a man can complain about the same thing. So it's
I'm
equal.
Oh,
But
not
now it's
Smoke got a
equal.
complaining.
point there.
It's equal. It's equal
I ain't
now.
complaining because
Yeah, like you say, Smoke.
I
This is
ain't
what you
take
fought
nothing
for.
from
So
my
you got to give the
ex-husband.
equal punishment.
I ain't take no
Yeah.
alimony, no child support, no nothing.
Women,
I even let
but
him keep
women fought
everything
for
I
this,
purchased.
Jazz. This is what y'all fought for.
No, Jasmine let him keep everything
Not you,
I
not
purchased.
you per se, but that y'all let them other women went out there and raised their hands, and this is where we at now.
Yeah, they spoke on your behalf, Jazz.
Hey,
Yeah.
and flat out,
Monique.
Jesus said it in the New Testament. Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. So if a
Yeah.
court decides that you owe this man some money, or you decide that, you know what, I don't like what you're doing, I don't like being here, I'm gonna go out and get me my own house. Men are gonna sit back and be like, great, I'm glad you did. Because 50% of that shit is mine now. Even if I put $1 towards it. Thank you. You just enriched me. And it'd be the same way
Yeah,
if a man went out and
if
bought
he
property
put a
or
dollar
stock.
to it.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Like, so, like, the cars that I bought while we've been married, if we got divorced, my wife is entitled to either take this motherfucker or take the value of what she's owed, 50% for her. Because this is a
Yeah.
community property state.
Because it's something
So
y'all
render unto
purchased
Caesar.
before divorce or after?
It don't
Before
matter.
married or
Even
after?
if she didn't put it, no, after marriage. Once you get married in the state of Ohio, so I'll give you an example. When I lived with my first wife, we rented from her grandmother. So even though I was working, she wasn't working. I paid all the rent. Every time she got pissed, you can get the fuck out of my house. How's it your house and I'm paying the rent? Well, it's my grandmother's property. It's going to be passed on to me, so you can get the fuck out. I'm like, word? Okay. And so I would leave. You know, I'd come back like a couple of days because I miss my son. Point being, when my father passed away, the house that I own right now was inherited property. So we went to the reading of the will. She's like, yeah, we got a house. She's going to be in the suburbs now. It's good shit, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, so when does my name go on a deed? My lawyer was like, it doesn't. This is not community property. It was inherited by will and testament of his father that goes to him. He inherited. You don't get shit. What you mean? So every time I got pissed, just like you did me, you need to fuck out my house. You leave the kids with me. You can go. If the streets is calling, bitch, goodbye. 30 is the new 20. Go test that theory. Render the Caesar, what is Caesar?
30 is the new 20. Go to
No, that's what it was. 40 is the new 30. Yeah. Okay. Go test that theory out. You want to move opposite of the what's for the good of the family? You want to do what you want to do? That's fine. There's repercussions to that shit. And it don't matter if like a woman, it's not about cheating. It's not about none of that shit. It's about the financial well-being of the house. If you have kids, what's in the best interest of the children. But if you have finances, was this gained while you were married? Did you get this money while you were married? The answer is yes. Then I deserve 50% of your shit. You started coming, you make 200,000. 50% is mine. Off top, you can try to hide. You can try to hide it.
Look at it
That's
for
what they
real,
got.
man.
Just like all these Hollywood people shit. They have forensic accounts. You can try to hide it, but you can't. You want to fuck me? You want to be in the streets? I'm taking half your shit.
When you look at,
I'm be just like the rest of these bitches.
when you look at
I'm gonna
marriage
take
in
your shit.
America, JT, when you look at marriage in America, it's nothing but a financial partnership. That's all it is. I mean, the
It
way
shouldn't be,
America,
but it is.
yeah, the way that they got it set up is nothing but you know, and then they benefit at the end. When you look at it, they the ones who benefit.
Oh,
It's
of course.
really it's nothing for you in it. I mean, 'cause like I tell people, love come at the end of the relationship, not the beginning. Everybody tell me they want to be in love and what you supposed to buy them and make them happy. Who the hell happy? When you see as a man, these women say, "Hey, what you say? Smoke? They want to be men." When
Yeah.
you give them everything a man literally has to take, they crumble. Trust me, I see it all day. I get content. Look at that content all day. All these single women are
Well,
catching.
I ain't crumbled yet. I
Well, I
don't
mean,
think
all
Monique
praise,
did.
but I'm saying they crumbling though. They are crumbling out there by themselves.
Y'all
No, you
struggling
know
now.
what Tim, like I agree with you saying, bro. And I don't see no wrong in what you're saying, but I want the women to understand, just like what you do has ramifications, just like what a man does has ramifications, and not even with the morality or spirituality of it. We're talking about strictly finances, court of law, and the way the game is played. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
bigging up Tiana, well, she had her shit before him, blah 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 blah. Well, guess what? A lot of men like Smoke, me, Tim had our shit before we met y'all. All right, y'all came into my circle, but our shit was protected before we met y'all. Our investments, our livelihood, my kids are grown and gone. All that fucking $50,000 let's spend for private education, I did that. You didn't do it. All the cars you bought, I did that. You didn't do it.
Correct.
Hell, you can't drive. You don't got a driver's license. So how you gonna take my car to do what? So it's in your driveway? Make you sell
Monique,
my
what
car so
is
you can take
wrong
50%.
with you?
Come on, man. Fuck out of here. Hey, if you want to preach the shit, take the shit because there's a lot of dudes like me that play the game the same way women do. And if you want to fuck me over, fuck my shit over, take my money, mistreat me, disrespect me, when it all comes to the wash, I'm gonna take you for everything you got, bitch. You gonna know that you met your fucking nigga.
Well, now that brings me to my
That's called
next question.
personal protection. That's called personal protection. Same way you talk about
Monique, you
Tiana.
got to like
Go
you got
Tiana,
something you want to
go
say, Monique. Go
JT, go Smoke, go Tim, go JT, nigga, because I'm getting in your pockets, bitch. Better believe it.
Jazz, do you got something you want to say before we go to the next
Yeah,
question?
Jazz. What's the next thing you got to say, Jazz?
He's talking about, yeah.
We need to go to church and pray for these
You
niggas.
see, I was quiet this whole time. I didn't even have no dialogue. I was quiet.
We
This
need
wasn't
to
even my
go to
fight,
church
JT. I
and
wasn't even
pray
in this
for
fight.
these
This is
niggas. Do you hear me?
I'm on your
Y'all out
side,
there.
JT.
Pray for
I'm
the
team
niggas who.
JT on this one.
No. What I'm saying is, ladies, before you give that man your heart and say I do, make sure you prayed for the man, not that you want, but the man you need.
That's true.
The
Yeah,
man
get
that
what you
God
need,
said
not
you
what
need.
you
Because
want.
if not, you gonna catch you with JT, baby.
Oh,
Yeah, you better get your. Hey,
Even
the
you
hey,
can
the smart
protect your
thing.
little 75K a year, girl. Get you a prenuptial for that 75K
You
a
better get a
year.
prenup because if you don't, I'm taking you. I'm taking you. My lawyers is doggish, doggish. Ask the
JT
last
said, "I'll
ex-wife.
take it."
Ask the last. How you think I got my kids? How you think I got my
Confusion
kids?
is
How
amongst
you
the
think I got child
group.
support? My lawyers are doggish. So you want to be treated like a man? I'm gonna treat you like a man. You want to talk about community property investments where your money is? I got forensic accountants. What's up? Need my money. No prenup. Need my money.
So let me ask y'all this,
Go
based
ahead.
on what y'all talk about right now. Go ahead, Jazz. What you about to say something?
I said I was praying. I said fix it.
Oh,
Lord.
okay,
All right.
okay.
Ain't no fix this shit. Run me my mins. Run me
So
my
check
ends,
this
bro.
out.
Ain't no fix this shit.
Okay, moving on to Dawn Robinson. that plays right into what I'm about to talk about. What do you think happened to Dawn for her to end up living in her car for 3 years? How do you think she got that? She come from a prominent group in Vogue. She made millions of dollars. She was staying in her mama's
No, she
basement.
didn't. No, she didn't. No, she did not make millions of dollars.
I'm saying
She
as a
made
group they made millions.
a group of four made 2 cents off of every album sold, and they got to split
That's
that
what they
two
were
cents
giving.
among four people.
They was
2
giving.
cents per album.
Oh wow, they got robbed.
So even if they made millions, four
Right.
motherfuckers dividing 2 cents per album. They didn't make no money. You make money touring as a musician.
So
So
they
after the
got
90s tours and all that shit, oh, straight up and down. And the fucked up
That's why
thing
a
is,
lot of Yeah, that's
No,
why a
I'm
lot
saying the
of groups
labels.
tour
They got to. That's
all
how
the
they make their
time.
money. They ain't making money off of CDs. Told you. The industry's like the crack game. We had this conversation before we talking about this shit. I'd rather be an owner than be a musician.
Now it says that while it's impossible to pinpoint the exact earnings of En Vogue, they have sold an estimated 20 million records worldwide and have had a successful career with numerous awards suggesting significant financial success. They sold over 20 million albums.
Suggestion. So let's do 20 million times 2 cents.
Yes. Do
Right,
that.
I'll pull up the calculator.
Wow.
My calculator. 20.
It say her net worth is $500,000. She
And even
worth
Cardi say that net worth ain't real. That's just what people think they be having. That don't be their real net worth.
Cardi said hers ain't real.
Nah, she said
Bro,
hers.
they got $1,000 individually. They got basically 1,000. Wait, hold on. $10,000 individually off.
I'm about to say more than 1,000. Okay.
Off album sales.
You after
10,000
20 million
off
albums?
album sales. A piece.
Because a lot of performers make their money off of
equals divided by 4. They got $10,000 off album sales. If she's saying, if what she's saying to be true, and what the internet is saying, 0.02 cents, do the math. Divide that shit by, you said 20 million, and then divide it again by 4. 10,000.
Yeah, say today's celebrity net worth estimated net worth is just. Wow. So I mean, like who looked at these contracts before these women got to do that?
What
most
they
of the
sound
time
about
they just
Jermaine
be
Dupri?
happy.
Huh?
Their managers look at it.
Yeah, they were signed by Jermaine Dupri. That's why Jermaine Dupri had came on and did that big rant because everybody was talking about how they played them or whatever like that. How he played them. Because you
so
got
they
to
was
think.
under Jermaine Dupri.
If I'm correct, they was under Jermaine Dupri. They was managed by Jermaine Dupri at one time.
At one time, when they first got in the industry, I think they were managed by somebody else and signed to a major label. Whoever negotiated that deal screwed them in the process.
Yep.
Jermaine Dupri came in, I think, towards the tail end of their career, and he was doing the management, but they were basically doing 90s tours and throwback tours and shit like that. They weren't producing new music. When was the last time En Vogue had a new album? And furthermore, like, they're not the En Vogue of the 90s or the late 80s with their tight ass dresses. Now they're middle aged, older black women, and they are not hot, bro.
Yeah. It's
not
like
hot.
Joe Mulvihill, he was hired in 2009, and Julian Jackson, hired by Maxine Jones, who was the En Vogue manager.
One Maxine, remember
They
the group
still
too?
got to pay
When
for
they were
studio
Maxine?
time. They still got to pay for hair and makeup, clothes. They still had to pay for all type of stuff the record label took, money from. So they didn't make no money. They didn't tour. A lot of groups didn't tour a lot back then. They didn't tour a lot. So now that's why you see a lot of these old R&B groups and stuff like that doing a lot of tours. Now they tours be packed out when they do like the tours with all the people, but it's still you still have to actually go ahead and they still can actually tour. Like they're not touring anymore.
They should be out of that contract with these people
but they're not touring anymore.
Yeah, they are. They still touring.
Who?
I think En Vogue's still touring.
When?
Yeah, they're still touring.
They're still touring, yeah. They was just on the award show 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, they was on the award show, but when
they get paid.
No, they're still touring.
Yeah, they still touring.
They're still touring.
When?
Yeah.
Like they've been touring for the last 10 years.
Yeah. Let me see.
Well, she ain't been touring then.
She ain't been in the group in like 20 years. She like last time I checked, Dawn left the group in the 90s when they replaced her with is it Maxine? She didn't like the other member. So she quit the group. It used to be 4 in total.
I remember she was married to a guy who was real wealthy.
Yeah, it used to be 4 of them in total. She left the group because she didn't get along with Maxine.
As a matter of fact, it says yes, En Vogue is still touring in 2025
Yeah, she
with
just not in the
upcoming
group.
concerts scheduled throughout the year and beyond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's just not in the group because she was
Yeah, she's
married.
just not in the group.
She was married to a wealthy guy.
Mhm.
A real wealthy
Um,
guy. He hired her. He came on. He called her, reached out to her, and hired her. Her
he
ex
offered her a
husband.
job. Did she take it? I know he offered her a job.
I'm not sure. Most likely she did. He ain't gonna
It
let her
said
sit.
he offered her. I don't know if she took it.
Most likely she did.
Well, if she didn't, she better. She in that car. She in that car right now.
And she in that car because her and her mama got into. She was living with her parents, and her mama got into an argument, and so she left the house with her
Mhm.
mama. And one of the dudes who was trying to get with her but pretending to be her friend told her that he had space at his house and she can come stay with him. When she got there, she realized the space was like, oh no, you sleeping in the bed with me or sleeping on my couch. So then he told her that he would help her get a place if she found one. So she spent the year looking for a place, and every time she found a place, he wasn't available to come look at the place, aka he won't finna spend no money on no bomb he won't get him. So
Which
then
makes
she
a lot of
finally
sense.
so then she finally settled in her car. It just so happened to be at the time that she moved into her car, it was that movement where everybody was like turning vans and trucks and buses and stuff into their houses. So she didn't feel as down and bad about it. And now she has developed a sense of freedom by living in her car.
Yeah. She's
Now, let me.
all alone. She can be free if she wants
So
to
why
be.
are we talking about it?
You know what, Smoke? You
You got
smiling too
you got
hard
to
over
ask
there.
him
Why are
that
we talking
question.
about it?
So let me
Yeah.
ask you a
I mean,
question.
that's her decision. And Jermaine Dupri,
Let me ask y'all a question. You think you can live
what's up?
out your car for 3 years like her?
Oh no.
If I didn't have children, I would probably give it a chance. I've always wanted to be a nomad and travel across the country and just stay in my car or in the RV or something. If I
Look at
did not have
Jazz.
children, I would honestly do that.
You would try that, Monique?
If I didn't have children, yeah, I'm
And
excited for the
Monique will
things
last
that
for
come out.
1 week
I would
when
last
she
longer than a week.
realized she can't clean that cootie cat as much as she want to.
But they do take that if you have a gym membership, like if you got a Planet Fitness membership,
Girl,
That's
you can
true.
go
That's
shower
true.
in the gym.
Yeah, you go.
You can
That's
do
what they
that.
let me
doing.
find
You can
out you
also
gonna be a
shower
whole
at truck
hobo.
stops as well.
Let me find out you gonna go be a whole hobo if the Lord lets you.
If I mean, it's like it's a sense of freedom that like you're not tied down. The only thing you really got to worry about every day is gas. And if you got a job where like you got to clock in or log in, as long as you got a job with a laptop, you can get you a little hot spot, travel with you and your laptop. You ain't
And you
worried
gotta
about
worry
nothing but
about
gas and
somebody
food.
kidnapping your dumb ass.
And then a lot of people, there's a community of them, so they have like houses that people come to. Like they let people literally, like if you're living on the road, you can say, hey, I'm going to be in Cincinnati this weekend, and somebody who's a part of that community will be like, oh yeah, come to mine and Jane's house. You're more than welcome to park in front of our house, and you don't have to worry about where you're going to park at. There's like literally a whole community of them.
Yep, you learn
Monique, let
something
me
every
find
day.
out you done did all this research because you thought
I
everybody.
did. Because I did. When I was running for my ex-husband, my mind was everywhere, everywhere.
What?
Yeah. That's where the missing signs go into play.
The
No,
missing
no,
signs.
not
Because you
really.
might you might get kidnapped.
There's literally a whole community. Like
And
they
what if you
meet
ain't
up.
with the community and somebody put spikes on the road while you traveling hitting no man's land and they kidnap your butt and chop you up and sell your
You talking about
organs?
spikes on the
Girl,
road.
shut up.
You gotta,
Shut
but
up.
you gotta know where you're traveling. Like if I'm traveling, I'm not gonna be going to no country towns or on no smart roads. I'm sticking to the main line, the main highways.
And
I-10
Monique,
by 10, 85, 95, 40. You know, I'm
Monique,
not getting off of them
and
roads.
somebody could easily snatch you up up in that gym.
I mean, she still look good for her age and everything. I mean, why is she even doing this? I mean, do you think she's doing this by choice or by
She
situation?
said she don't have no money.
No, in
She
her
really
video,
But
she
don't.
she
said it
got
was a sense of
family.
freedom.
She got
She
a
said she
brother.
has come to adjust and she's enjoying it.
She got a brother, a mother.
Her,
She
her
got
mama got into an argument.
Yeah, she said her mother got real evil.
Well, I would too if you were disrespectful, little heifer.
You said that.
I would be a little evil too if you 60 moving back into my house. That's when my menopause would kick in. Because we can't both have menopausal things going on right now. I mean, just think about it. If she's 60, her mama got to be at least 80.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
But she might get
So
back in
you
there
coming?
soon. Her mama gonna need some help.
So you stressing at your 80-year-old mama because you're not financially responsible or you don't want to go get a job at Walmart? Because that's what it sounded like to me. It's giving very much. You don't want to do like that man off the Cosby Show.
If you got good stuff on your resume, Walmart don't hire you. I want you to know that. Let people so y'all know. Don't take Monique advice. If you got good jobs on your resume, Walmart will not hire you. You have to be 2 steps away from being a crackhead.
Oh my goodness, this ain't crazy.
Two steps away.
Jasmine, we're in a day and age where people be lying on their resume. As long as you sound like you can do the job, then you good in that interview.
Girl,
don't put that you used to be an accountant on your resume. If you know you're trying to get hired at McDonald's, you have been flipping burgers all your life.
I don't have the patience.
So do you think she's like putting the blame on everybody else but herself while she in this predicament? Because it sounds like she was
because that grown man ain't have to let you move in nowhere he got going on, baby girl. What you think? You ain't stupid. You ain't no child. You know if you going to some nigga house, he gonna want some scoochie fachi. You know that. I knew that at 22. I knew that at 21.
But I'm saying, because it sounded like she was blaming everybody. She was talking about dude ain't got nowhere. He trying to put me somewhere in a hotel.
Baby, you are the blame for your
she complaining about everybody where they putting her.
Like I'm the blame for a lot of my decisions, like choices that I'm trying to fix. But it's like, what I'm gonna say? Oh, because I had children, I had to do this. Yeah, that's right,
Now,
but it was my choices.
The question is she blaming or is she explaining how she ended up from here to there? Because I took that she was just explaining why she ended up here.
But Monique, she didn't. No. She knew that nigga wanted some of that snatch. Ain't no man about to let you. He like, I got this in Vogue girl. Her name such and such. She gonna be with me. She gonna come and let her stay here. And he knows she helpless and needy, baby. All you gotta do is give a little snatch. A little snatch. Let me tell you something. She done probably gave that snatch away for free many times. She done gave that snatch. She could have gave it away to sleep.
This is what I say about it like this. You've been living in your car for 3 years. That was your choice.
That's choice?
Yes.
You did nothing. You did nothing to better your situation.
Right.
It's not on anybody else but yourself. You ain't tried to get no job nowhere, but then so you became comfortable in your position, and that's where you still there today. It ain't nobody's fault but your own.
That's why I don't feel like she was complaining, but more so explaining.
But she didn't need to explain. She didn't need to get on there and say nothing. She could have lived her life and did what she was doing and stayed up in that car. She ain't had to tell the world what she had going through. She ain't had to tell nobody nothing. If she was so happy and free,
you've been in that car for 3 years. You don't want to do nothing. What you doing? You put any job applications? Do you do anything?
But what you do?
Jasmine just said you can't get hired at Walmart unless you're 2 degrees away from being a crackhead. Now,
baby, she could have been on a radio station. She'd be a radio personality. She could have been marketing herself
she could be a
for
singing
a long
coach
time
or
to get herself. Baby, she could have started. Monique, stop. Because this is a time where I'm the one who usually be for the women's rights and you don't be. So I'm going to change this narrative up. We're going to switch spaces because the heifer had a whole place she could have stayed at that she let her mama house. All she had to do was give away that little snatch a couple of times because she was giving it away for free before. Now, you on mute, Monique. She was giving that little snatch away for free before. You tell me ain't nobody just gave their little snatch away just to be giving it away.
I think she was married before she
but for marriage, she had to know how to do the scoochie fachi.
But all I'm saying is, Jazz, all I'm saying, I'm not even taking up for the women for her. I'm saying, I think a lot of the problem comes with identity. Like, okay, you're Dawn Robinson, right? You Dawn Robinson. So working at Checkers just don't align with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, because in your mind, you're Don Robinson.
It
You're
do
Don
align with
Robinson.
her, Monique.
You gotta live in Hollywood. You gotta live in LA.
Girl,
It's
she
a
ain't
lot
got.
of affordably poor places in California where you can live at and get you a regular job. That's all I'm saying. I
Go
think
ahead.
it's
Y'all go
all in
ahead. Let
the
me get my
identity
charger. Go
of
ahead.
who you once were that you can't fathom in your mind that you got to be a regular person.
Ma'am, that's accountability. Forget identity. She is an old ass motherfucker who done had kids, babies, been married, and gave away that Scoochie Fachi. She could have been okay 3 years ago if she would have
Yeah.
just laid down and gave that man that Scoochie Fachi. And then he could have actually helped to get on her feet, probably motivated to help her to go sing the blues somewhere down the street. She could have been doing juke joints. She could have been singing cover band music. Baby girl made her some money.
You can do a
Now this
lot.
woman
I
got
get it.
exactly. And that woman became comfortable without by not doing nothing and living off other people, which a lot of women do. A lot of women they get comfortable with living off of people and it being comfortable for them. I can give you a couple of my own family members today that's comfortable with living off of my Lord Jesus. I have a whole
We ain't gonna put
sibling.
no people names out there tonight, Jazz.
I had a whole sibling that is comfortable with living with my grandmother without and I'm gotta pay a lick of a bill. But baby, and if he get kicked out today, he gonna find him somewhere else to go. He gotta lay that load and spread it wide, cause he gotta give common sense to know. Baby, some gotta give. She ain't wanna give out, but she wanted to take. How you being a taker and can't give a thing?
You
That
know
don't
what?
work with everybody.
Oh, Jesus.
So that means 3 years ago she was 55. So that means she knew what it was at 55. 55, ain't wanna lay girl, you better lay down and let that man hunch on you in 3 years. That's all it took. You would have got you a place by now. Cause it seemed like she ain't want to pay her own bills. That's what it seemed
It
like.
sound, but I'm just saying, based on the conversation, it doesn't sound like she's upset that she's living in her car.
We're not saying she upset. We're not saying that at all. We're saying it's a
So
lack
she
of
might
accountability.
actually be comfortable with her position. That's all I'm saying.
You
She
think
might
somebody
be. She if
comfortable
she was
living in a car?
comfortable, she shouldn't have got on there. She shouldn't have said nothing.
Didn't I
She
just
was
tell y'all
comfortable.
it's the whole
She should have
community
kept
of
rolling
these
down the
people?
street. Huh?
I
Go
mean,
on YouTube right now and type in "I live in my car" and see how many videos
you're
of
right. I seen
people,
it.
black, white. It's
We
it's
get
a
that,
whole
but what I'm
community.
saying is, ma'am, something made you feel some type of way that made you get online and say what you said. That's all I'm trying to say.
No, what made her do that is because she's trying to be a content creator now. Like she's trying to get into producing those
Oh, so
videos
now
where
she's
she's
trying to make
showing you.
money because she's in the car.
Wow.
Hey, Monique, her ex-husband offers her a job. I just looked it up. He offered her a job after he found out she had been living in her car for 3 years. I mean, what man? He's evidently he still cares about her. Still try to help
That's
her.
control. Don't offer me no job. You can help me find a job. You could get me into a
He got the
position where people
company.
are referring.
Yeah, a
You can
nigga ain't gotta
refer
do a
me,
motherfucking thing.
but
Sorry.
don't
He ain't
because
gotta do
now
nothing.
I'm gonna feel like you're trying to dangle something over my head because I done left you. I
Guess
don't want the
what?
job. I'm gonna sleep
And,
in my car.
and he don't feel no type of way. He helping you because you what?
Yeah,
You in your
he's trying to help
car.
you, Monique.
You got money. He trying to help her. Ma'am,
But
ma'am, ma'am, ma'am.
it
Sometimes
don't
Monique, you just
sound
gotta
like
take it.
you heard Jermaine Dupri. She got a
Mhm.
whole manager. She ain't destitute. The manager got to get paid somehow.
But she got a manager.
She's got a
The
Yeah,
manager.
she
manager
got a
only get
manager. She
paid
got a
if they
manager.
have bookings and they're scheduling things from her.
Yeah, yeah.
So if she's not scheduling things and booking, it doesn't matter if she has a manager because the manager don't get paid by hourly fee or a salary, or they get paid off of the things they schedule and book for them.
So she might be doing appearances. She might be at
She
the
ain't
Vegas
get to
Show
find
Club.
girl. She ain't doing nothing. She ain't doing nothing. She been in that car and she
You
was
know what,
embarrassed
Jazz?
and she got
Jazz
up
act like she been in LA
in
the
that
passenger
car.
for 3 years.
But think about it. She just did this video. It went viral. Hey, Monique, you know she gonna get a GoFundMe page. She is not gonna be in that
Somebody
car
about
too
to
much
hire
longer.
her and have her
Yeah,
and tell her
It's
the
not even
story.
that. Let me tell you something.
What you mean?
Let me tell you something. She just hit a whop off the views alone on
That's what
YouTube
I'm
and TikTok.
saying. She not gonna
I
be
get
there
on
for too much longer.
when I know my funds is running low. I get up there and tell you, "Hi, I'm Michelle Obama. I've been living out of my car. Why? Because your nosiness is gonna get me paid."
That's
Tell
what
you
we're
what. I tell
saying,
you a story
Monique.
too. She might not even be living in her car. That lady might have a condo upstairs that need rent, mortgage need to get paid, and she ain't got no funding coming in. She just got goo-wop by going online and telling y'all that she live outside in her car. I didn't see no dirt marks. I ain't seen no shred
You
No,
just said they be
Monique.
showering at the
Monique, she
the
said she
Planet
still go to the
Fitness,
gym. She go to the
just like you just said.
and
She
take a
clean.
shower
So
and
she
all
got
that.
money because the gym membership costs monthly.
I
We
mean,
don't
somebody
And
probably
head
taking
and
her.
shoulder shampoo
She
costs
could be having.
monthly.
She could be going inside of Walmart and getting a little spruce. She could be going
Yeah.
inside the store. We don't know.
What's a little spruce, Jazz?
Get a little whole bath. I was trying to be nice without saying the word.
Talk about what's a spruce.
Getting
I
up in
don't
that
know, man.
sink.
I think what you think, Smoke. It's a little
Okay,
more.
Summer.
It's more easier for a woman to bounce back if she's in desolate need out here, like with help.
Oh yeah, then a man, of course. I mean that goes without saying. She can go.
Yeah.
She got a lot of places that are willing to help her. Where
Yeah.
I wouldn't have those same places to help me.
No.
So
Unless you was Smokey Robinson, because if Smokey Robinson got online, or
he would never be in that
the
situation because they gonna
DeBarge
run up
brothers,
and
if
try
one
to
of the
kill him.
DeBarge brothers got online and said they was homeless and destitute, they have a GoFundMe like that. Hey, we need y'all back out here on these streets
But I'm
performing. So
an
we gonna make
average
sure
brother
y'all
out
good.
here in these streets. Ain't nothing out there for me. It's
Oh
only
nah.
what I create for myself.
Nah, you ain't got that.
So you
That's
saying,
right.
Monique, that we got the same option as well as y'all women do to get like GoFundMe's and all that to get?
No, we don't.
If your sob story is good enough, yes.
No, we don't.
As a man?
Yes, you do.
No,
Your
no,
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 sob
no,
we
no.
don't.
If the
No, we
man got
don't.
the best sob story and he attractive, them girls gonna try to fly you to hit from here to New
you
York,
you
here to
see a whole
California. I
inmate got a
take care of
modeling
you, babe.
contract.
Exactly. They be seeing inmates picture intake pictures and be making GoFundMe's for them, sending them money, all type of stuff because they're so attractive and the women are so desperate they would do anything to get a man. Yeah.
Jeremy Meeks got a whole modeling contract because he had blue eyes and he was light skinned on a mugshot, and them women was calling that jailhouse like it was nobody's business.
And them girls bailed him out too.
R. Kelly ain't never got to worry about commissary a day in his life. I promise you, his guards losing their jobs
Girl, that's a
every
lie.
day.
He just made a whole song in jail.
That
Baby
won't
said,
that
"Don't
man.
take
That man
me."
said them people. His representative said that was AI. He did not do that.
What?
Girl, it sounded like him, and it had the whole little thing. Child. He
Them people
said,
said that
"Y'all
was
not
not R.
giving
Kelly. That
him
They
was
said that was
his
AI.
AI.
No,
commissary."
that man
Yeah.
never did no such thing. That's what the people said. The
Girl,
representative.
he said I only got 2 minutes to spit this song to you. He said, "Y'all playing my songs, but ain't giving me no money on my commissary."
See, and
Baby.
that's another thing. He just did a whole interview where he had 2 15-minute calls back to back. See, now I know a little bit about the inmate calls because see, I'm related to
Girl,
somebody
he
who
said
got an
he had
inmate.
2 minutes to sing the song. That didn't mean he didn't have to spend the rest of the call on 15 minutes. He could have spent a whole 13 minutes on the initial
Them
call and had 2 minutes
representatives said
left.
that want that man, Jazz. How you gonna make that be that man? And them representatives said
Girl,
that want that man.
girl, listen.
Girl, listen.
But what, hey, Monique, why do the man gotta be with blue eyes and fine and all that just to get some damn help?
That's not what
The
we
same
said. We
reason why
said
ugly women can't get no help. It's
Ugly women get in the club, they just can't get in VIP. That's all.
ugly. They gotta pay to get in. They gotta pay.
They can get in, they just can't come
They
in
gotta
VIP.
pay.
Yeah.
you don't ugly. You know, I don't never hear ugly women talking about how nobody helped take their groceries upstairs or pump their gas or pay for their groceries while they was in line unless they had a sob story.
Mm.
Mm.
And it
Y'all
had to
got
be an
anything
old
for that
man
fella?
that helped them.
It's called pretty privilege for a reason.
Pretty privileged. So my last question is: what woman in her right mind to spend $1,750,000 for a purse?
But who's
For
to
who?
say it was a woman?
I'm just
It
saying
could be
because ain't no
it
man
could be
about
a
to spend
it
no.
could be a billionaire husband. That wife wanted that purse.
I'm just
Did
saying
I
most
miss a
likely
part of
ain't
the
no man gonna
segment?
spend that. That purse was
No, they did the auction. The auction
1,750,000.
with the purses.
Who purse was
Yeah.
it? Prince Diana?
No,
It was like a
it was
Hermes purse. Girl, you couldn't fit nothing in there. You can only fit some cash in your one card, not a
it
card
was an
wallet, some cash in a card
alligator
wallet. Maybe
smiley
your
face
key
something.
fob for your car. You
Yeah.
couldn't fit nothing in there.
If you go to Florida, or Alabama, or Louisiana, you can get a gator for a little bit of nothing. We put them on the grill. That's part of our chicken and frog legs.
Mm.
You ain't got to pay $1 million, girl. You could have just called my granddaddy. He would have went ahead and skinned that alligator for you before he put that on that grill. You would have had an alligator bag, an authentic one, real, genuine. $25.
Yeah, that thing went at the auction for $1 million a purse. I'm just saying, normally,
That's what I said. Who did it belong to? Princess Diana, Queen Elizabeth,
I don't know
somebody?
who it was,
Mm-hmm.
but it went for $1 million. You seen the video, didn't you?
I don't know. That sound like
Yeah,
some
let's
money
hold
talk
on.
stuff. Like
Let me
they might
bring
have
it
had
back up.
diamonds or something
Master
in there. Because on
bedroom,
Money
he
Talk,
has
you
the
remember
other
he
one.
was
You
auctioning
guys
for the
go out
car.
and do your thing. And what I'm telling you, you get a business license that owns the house. He owns 50%, you own 50%. You buy it together. You save money together. You live together as a freaking couple. Yeah, I know both of you are straight. You do your thing. But don't do it apart. You're going
300,000 with 1,650,000, 1,700,000, 1,750,000, at 1,750,000. So 1,750,000. A custom
1 point.
There go the purse. Let me get the purse back.
Is that a smiley face?
I don't
Yeah.
know if it's
Yes, the
real or
Hermes
not,
bag.
but you imagine spending this kind of money on a bag. Just think about it. Let's watch this auction here.
Look, they about to
Rare
show
Hermes
it.
bag auctioned.
750,000. A custom map.
There we go. Oh, there it go. Look at that purse.
Oh, it looked like the Kool-Aid man.
Not the cool thing.
Oh, that is kind of cute though.
It's a rare
We could have
Hermes
went down
bag.
to the flea market on flat shows
Rare
in
Hermes
Georgia,
bag.
indicator, and got you that same thing for $26.
It's
I
a
don't
rare
know, but
bag.
this Hermes. Hold on, can y'all see it?
Yeah,
This
hold on.
Hermes bag right here is going for 450,000,
Woo!
and it looked like a Catholic church.
That's what I'm saying. What average person spending that kind of money, man? On the bag?
It wasn't an average person. That ain't even our kind of conversation.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Now
That's
I wonder
a
how much 150 million translates to in yens. Hold on.
Because them was all Chinese. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
How much is
crazy.
that in a year, Monique?
I'm looking it up right now.
Translating the currency over.
Mm-hmm. Girl.
Mm-mm.
Girl, hold on. I'm looking.
I can't do more than Vera Bradley. That's all. That's as much as I can spend.
100. Okay, so $1 million US dollars is 149,365 million yen.
What?
So that's
I ain't never going to Japan.
No, it's
that's
not.
Like my money.
So for 150
I
million
read it wrong.
It's 22 million 200. It's basically $23 million.
Okay, that's better.
That still ain't better. We know it's better for them because I don't have it. So
Right.
kudos to you. Congratulations.
But
to you
150, I ain't got that for
So I'm
in
gonna ask y'all
thoughts.
this.
I'm sorry.
If a man bought you that, would you accept it or reject it before we go?
Oh, I'm accepting, and then I'm taking it to the nearest seller because I need all of that guap back.
What?
That's getting sold on the next auction without
You're
his
not
notice.
keeping the purse?
Oh no, I'm getting my money's worth. You said you bought this for how much? Thank you, honey. I really love it. Thank you so much. What happened to the bag? You wouldn't believe this. I was out shopping.
Monique, he bought you. Monique, he bought you a gift. You don't supposed to trade it in or sell it.
It's mine. I can do what
It's
I
mine.
want.
I can do what I want with it.
It's a gift to you. You don't supposed to get rid of the gift.
People get gifts all the time. They re-gift on Christmas. My grandma used to do it all the time.
I
A
don't.
million, but $1 million purse though, Monique.
Yes,
I know.
it's 150 million, which
I
is
know,
22 million.
150
If
million.
I only
So what
got
I'm gonna
1
do?
million out of that 22 million, I'll be straight.
That's
Listen.
why. That's why I only buy Vera Bradley's.
I love
That's
Vera
it.
Bradley too. I
That's
grew
all
up
I'm
on
getting.
All
Vera,
ladies.
That's
but
all I'm buying is
That's
Vera
telling me a lot
Bradley.
about
That's
listen,
it.
y'all now,
Tim,
Monique, y'all women.
just think about it. Just think about it, Tim. Once a person puts something in
Don't
your
get on
hand, it
my
belongs
last
to
nerves
you.
buying them cotton bags
I
for them
love them
old
Vera
cotton
Bradley.
ladies.
bags. I
Vera
used to carry
Bradley,
the Vera
baby. That's it.
Bradley. I
Them
used to
quilt
carry the Vera Bradley
bags.
bag to school for a backpack because in my community I live with around a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
bought
young.
my daughter a Vera Bradley backpack for college.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
That's all I'm
something.
buying.
My daddy don't buy nothing. My daddy who live in Atlanta, who I live with, he not the one y'all know. He
Okay.
buys me Coach. He's been buying me Coach my whole life since I was a child, since I was like 10. He
I'm
bought
trying
me
to
a
know your
Coach for
daddy
my
too, baby.
birthday, for Mother's Day, and Christmas. He bought me my first Coach book bag was all leather and it was like nice detail. My daddy buy Coach everything. He bought me Coach shoes, Coach belts. Coach is coming out of my ass.
See what I'm
Like
saying?
he just like on Christmas. On Christmas, he said, I bought you a new Coach bag. I ain't got it yet, but I talked to him today. I said, Daddy, you still ain't brought my purse over here. He said, oh, I ain't said it was a purse, but it's Coach though. I can't talk about them purses.
Vera Bradley. That's it. That way
That's it,
I ain't got
smoke
to go
Red
over.
Bradley.
I barely get over $100.
I
You
said that's
you
it. The
know
Bradley.
what?
The
Yeah,
Bradley is
Vera
what you
Bradley. That's
get.
it. Vera Bradley.
All right, y'all. Before we
Smoke.
get out of here,
Welcome
what
to
y'all
the
got for me?
cliffs, the
Anybody got anything
place
they
to
want to talk
be.
about? Any
When no
comments? Some additional
topic
comments?
is
No.
too
Okay.
controversial, you
Music
see.
tried to get y'all. All right. Anybody got any additional comments they want to talk about? Any of those subjects? Do you think is it anything? Oh, here's the question. Did we learn anything from these subjects?
Accountability.
Which one you talking about?
Because
Which
Monique up
subject?
here
The Dawn, the
Hey, y'all
Shumpert.
ended it before I could even get back.
Yeah.
Dang.
Monique, we finna sign off, Monique. Is there anything you could say we learned from
Hey,
these
Monique,
3 different clips that we?
scoop back again so we can get some more. So we can get our ratings up.
Oh,
Shut
hey, Monique.
up, Smoke. Shut up.
Hey, Monique, is it anything from these 3 segments that you could say you learned from this? From the Dwayne
All I can
Wade,
say
from the
about these 3
Shumpert?
segments is I'm proud of you, Tim. I seen what you did here. You didn't just bash one, you bashed all the old, the new, the young, the women, the men. I applaud you, Tim. They don't be catching it, Tim, but I be catching it. You
I
see?
listen to what you say.
They don't be knowing
I
what
listen
I
to
be
what you
knowing,
and
Tim. I
Jazz
be catching it. He said they ain't gonna keep complaining to me about what they don't
Yeah,
want
I'm
to do.
gonna get. I'm gonna change their oil, boy. I'm gonna change their oil. Hey, is there anything you can say you learned from this stuff? Smoke from the 3 segments. Anything you can say you learned from this? From the Dwayne Wade to the Shumpert to the Don living in their car.
Well, yeah, that the world is wicked.
Okay.
And it's hard to find. It's hard to find peace in it now.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Yeah, it's a wicked world, man.
You missing one, Smoke.
What?
What's your favorite saying? Everything's just out of order.
Out
It
of
ain't
order.
no order.
Ain't no order. You're right. It's out of order, man. Out of order. And
Jazz,
until we get it back together,
yeah,
it's chaos.
Jazz, what you learned from the Dwayne Wade, the Shumpert, and the Don situation? What do you think?
There's a lot of lack of accountability in people's decisions that they make every day.
Yep. I agree with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Monique.
Yeah, look at Monique. She got some pushback on that already. Yeah, I'll say myself.
I ain't even gonna do it.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do it with it. You know, my whole thing with the Dwayne Wade, brother, a purse and nails painted and they cross blended and all. Come on, bro. This is why we fallen as men. already. This is what we short on men already. And then y'all going over to that side, man. We ain't gonna have no man. And two, the doggone shumper stuff, man. Look, blacks got to stop suing each other and start coming together and working with each other more than just trying to look what you can get from somebody. Look at even though y'all didn't work out in marriage, that's fine. Work with each other. I mean, sometimes Jazz give us a little snippet into her life, and you can see how they still working together. She ain't over taking his head off, and he ain't over taking her head off. So we can learn from stuff like that and just move on instead of trying to devastate somebody where they can't have a life after that. And then the
Yeah,
Dawn
because she
thing.
raised me. She raised me for the better.
And then the Dawn situation to me, she's a real attractive, still got, I think at her age and everything, she still got a lot going for her. But I think something going up there missing. I think a screw loose or something. I don't know. I could be wrong. But
Yeah.
Well, the eyes don't lie. The eyes will tell you that she Coco just a little bit.
Yeah. The eyes is the
eyes is
definite interest into the
Join the man Tim,
into
let's
the
talk for a while.
into the
Clips
soul. So
podcast show will make you
you can't snap on that. Come on, Nick.
Welcome to the
And with that, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe,
Y'all better sing.
and man, till next week, we'll have some more stuff. We got to get it together and wait for the most time. I guess that's this.
Hey, Flo, I need for you to eat about 3 more bowls of collard greens, some yam hot, some rings, some pork chop,
Why you
some
want the
chicken.
man to eat
I
that?
need for you to do all of that so you lose too much weight. Okay, I need for you to eat some fried chicken wings, spaghetti, corn on the cob. I need for you to do all of that. You
trying to kill the man.
Too much smoke.
You trying to kill him? All right,
man. Hey, Sunday 5, right? 5. Sunday, Tim, 5.
That's right.
All right. Where Jazz go?